Hello everyone, good morning. How are you all? I hope and wish all of you are good and fine. Yes? Okay. So, we are here to discuss about this lesson, that is chapter number 11, computer virus. We have discussed a lot of things regarding virus. Yes? So, today I have a very few topic to discuss. So along with this, I decided to give a overview of this lesson. It will be helpful to those students, those who are not attending my previous classes. If you are new, then it will help to you. So let's start the class. This is the overview of the this chapter, that is computer virus. Okay, so let's discuss the first topic. What is virus? So we know that what is virus, isn't it? So virus is an unwanted program. Okay. So this is a term virus. In computer virus I'm talking about. Computer virus is a unwanted program which are specifically uh, discovered or written the language in a language so that it could harm the others computer in a bad way. There are lots of viruses, that is there are lots of types of viruses. Okay, some are attacking the boot sector, some are destroying the files, some are destroying the important files and stealing the information. There are lots of types of virus. Okay, like book sector, program files, destroying the program files and all. Okay, so we know that this is an executable file. Okay, so virus is very for unfortunate thing that come to our system without or with knowing the by the user, without knowing the user. So why I said by knowing the user? Suppose I know, say, suppose I know a computer is affected by a virus, affected by the virus, but then also I'm using my pen drive or cd drive to transfer the files from that computer. Sometimes we also ignore them, then also some viruses may come to your system, or without knowing also we it may happen. So we discussed this, what is virus. So I already mentioned that virus is an um unwanted program which destroys the system of the completely by the in some of the times boot sector, or maybe it steals some information from our computer. It also can take the information or steal the information or destroy the files also, executable files, which makes our computer slow and which makes our computer inappropriate, so that the user could not able to attend that doing work in this system. So there are some types of viruses like boot sector viruses, which is I already mentioned in my earlier classes. Boot sector viruses infects the first sector of the hard drive where our operating system is stored. When it starts biasing, then it is also the virus is also turning on and start acting or enabling it. Next is file deleting viruses. Some viruses are there which delete some important and critical files from the operating system so that the user could not use the system properly. There are mass mailer viruses. This type of viruses attach themselves to the mails that is email. Whenever we are sending a particular email to another person, to another uh, person, then or system, that time the virus transfers via email. Next is armor virus. This type of viruses have some facility. These are very capable of hiding themselves. Okay, and it is very difficult to detect by the antiviruses. Then still viruses. This has the capacity to hide themselves from the operating system and or antivirus softwares, and it continuously changes its feature and all, and make disturbance in the system. Multiple characteristics virus also has different types of characteristics of that and different capabilities it has, and it can destroy many more things in the computer. Next comes to the macroviruses. It is a type of viruses and attach themselves to the MS Office documents, like it could be a Excel, it could be a that docs file, or it could be the that PowerPoint file, PPT files. And whenever we are sending this important files to another computer, it may transfer. Next one was the polymorphic viruses. This type of viruses have their capability to change the appearance and the source and every time, and it is very difficult to uh, detect by the antivirus. So these things we have discussed. Then we also have discussed about the causes of computer viruses, how it can transfer. So it can transfer through the infected flash drives like disks, then pen drives that I already mentioned today in today's class also. So it also may transfer through the email attachment, by some of the viruses are there which could be sent from one system to another system via emails. And also the most importantly is the networking. So whenever we attach our computer to the networks, then it is the way to come the viruses or get inserted the viruses into your computer, because you are allowing your system to get attached by the internet or network. Okay, so this is the most and another one was the pirated software. So pirated software means, you know that, so pirated means was copying of the original file. So whenever our computer starts working, and if you are using the pirated version of the original software, like nowadays we are using some antivirus files, if we do not wanted to buy it, we use it for free from, and we download it from the internet, isn't it? So that type of virus, that type of softwares are sometimes it may not be genuine, and if we download that, that may be the pirated one, and then they, and that software may cause some viruses also. Okay, so if we use this pirated softwares, then also there is a chance to infect your system, get infected by the viruses. Okay, so these are the way already we have discussed. Then another way. So after that, what we have discussed, what are the protection we need to uh, use. So we know that first of all, if we are using the antivirus, then that antivirus should be the upgraded and updated regularly, or the latest antivirus we need to install. Next one, we also discuss about the USB drives uh, that should be scanned before opening. Okay, so scan for the viruses, and then only if there is no infected virus, then only we can able to open this. We are allowed to open this. Next, junk or unknown emails we should not open. That I already discussed this about the spam messages. Some emails are they are coming from the unauthorized users, which we know do not know. Okay, so that type of files may contain some viruses. Next, the protection against the important way to protection against the virus is the backup of data. If you have done the backup of your files, they it may help. If some files are deleted by the virus, you can get the backup of the files. Next, freeware and shareware softwares we should not use, because this may have some viruses. Okay, freeware and shareware, you know that the freeware, the some of the softwares are free of cost. You should not need to pay any uh, should not need to pay any money to the that the investors. Okay, so the developer. So that type of freeware software or shareware software should not use. And the best protection is our common sense. Okay, we should not need to open, we are not allowed to open the suspicious link. Okay, we should not download songs and videos from the suspicious links or websites. This is your common sense. Okay, if you wanted to if you wanted to download a particular song, what you need to do nowadays, so many facilities are there. But if you genuinely wanted to download it from the website, so you first of all, you what you do, you just type the name of the song in the Google search box, then it starts searching and gives you a lots of uh, that links. Okay, but do you know which links are authorized and which links are not authorized? You do not know. So sometimes some fake messages or fake links are also there in the websites, and that websites or links may have some viruses. If you by mistakenly click on this, your system may get hacked, or your system may get slow, or viruses may come to your system. Okay, there are lots of things are there. So these are the overview of the chapter. Today we are going to discuss about the very important thing, that is antivirus. And in last class also we have discussed about the firewall. I think some of you may have get the idea how the firewall works. So this is a completely a virtual work. When you switch on or turn on the firewall system, it immediately creates a virtual wall around you, which makes your system get gives the system protection, and no unauthorized users are allowed to come inside. Or it first of all, they send request. If the firewall understand this request is genuine, then only that request is allowed to come to your system. If the firewall decides it and that unauthorized, then it sends back the request again, and no other users or unauthorized users are allowed to access your computer or system. So this is the basic funda of firewall. Now we are going to discuss about the antivirus. We know that when we get sick, when we get caught by the viruses like viral fever and any other that virus like diseases diseases caused by virus. Okay, yeah, I think you may know more than me because you are studying this in science, isn't it? So antivirus is also there. I think you have heard the word antibody. Yes, antibiotic. Yes, so this word I think you have heard in your regular basis also, in your regular days also. Similarly, to destroy a virus we need anti of that virus, that means antivirus. So, and like we know that virus is a program, similarly antivirus is a software also, that means it is a program itself. What is the work of antivirus? First of all, if you install an antivirus, suppose I have installed the Kaspersky antivirus into my system. So first of whenever is gets started, it starts scanning the whole computer or clean up the junk files and suspicious that files. If there is a virus inside my computer, then also it searches this, scans this, and gives a list of viruses. Okay, after detecting the virus, the first and foremost thing is to remove this. So antivirus helps the system to detect, prevent, or clean up the computer viruses which may attempt to infect your computer system. You can also download that it will scan downloaded files also, as well as the entire computer system. Whenever if your system is has antiviruses, whenever you just put in attach that pen drive, it starts scanning. If the pen drive has some error, that virus or threats, immediately it will detect. Otherwise it is allowed to open. Okay, so basically all the systems should have antivirus. If you are able to buy a software, that computer, then you are also able to buy the antivirus. Then antivirus, how it can scan, or how the files can scan by the antivirus. See, first of all, the open the folder which contains the file, right click on the file, then a drop down list will come, as you see in the diagram. Okay, then quick kill antivirus post scan, so it will come like this. If you are using another, like there are lots of antiviruses like Avast, or there are lots of antivirus like Avast, Kaspersky, then McAfee. Okay, there are some of the antiviruses I'm just talking about. So Quick Heal. Okay, so basically Quick Heal antivirus is the very well known, and Kaspersky is also very well known, and Avast is also. So you can use any of them and make sure that your system has some antivirus to get protected your information. I hope this lesson is cleared now, and in the next class we will solve the question answers of this question of this uh, chapter. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.